It's not an official Starbucks.
Does that have to be like off camera or anything? Because
what?
Advertising rules or anything?
Well,
bullshit?
they stole all these fucking custom Starbucks.
You're good.
Is it even Starbucks coffee?
Sorry.
No.
So then you can't have We Proudly Serve Starbucks. It's just like.
Excuse me, sorry.
Well, we proudly serve it to our guests.
It's
But-
better than
It's
Starbucks.
Nespresso, though.
It's not Nespresso.
No, Nespresso.
Oh.
The machine.
Starbucks can
Nestle.
sue you. As someone who's very litigious in their
Race?
race, yeah.
We can have them get you a new cup if you prefer.
No, I was just like worried about you guys' liability.
They have Starbucks on the show all the time.
Oh.
Tom and Christina.
Don't feed into his madness.
I pissed into a Starbucks cup on Kill Tony, filled it up, and then I pissed into a half a White Claw, and that filled that up.
And they didn't sue you for that?
No, because it was Starbucks and it was White Claw.
Because you bought the cup.
Yeah, yeah, from the proper channels.
Where you been and where you going? This is Ari's travel show, yeah. We're gonna talk about travel today. It's You Be Trippin, yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to You Be Trippin. It's a travel podcast. I'm the host, Ari Shaffir. I've been to a lot of places, but I really love hearing about other people and their trips. It's the only podcast that has every pronoun available on its bio. My guest today is none other than a sandwich shop owner and a notable hermaphrodite lover, Joe DeRosa.
Hey, man.
We never get claps.
Oh.
When I do my shit in New York.
Well, no. Well, there's nobody there, right? It's just you and I.
Yeah, but
in a
I'm,
room.
now I'm missing. Maybe I'll fly you guys in for claps.
Yeah, do a live feed just for the claps.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're finally doing this. We've been trying for a little while at least. But
Yeah, where do you want to go? Where are we going?
China.
China. I was going to say Tokyo, but you're like, no, bro. China's my way better story.
Yeah, China. There was a lot more going on in China. I was in Tokyo. Tokyo was awesome, and it's the place I most want to go back to. But it was because I was only there for a short period of time.
Yeah.
And so I had a couple amazing meals, and I went to the video game district, which was like a dream come true. But I just didn't have time to it's so big, dude.
Tokyo.
It's crazy. It's crazy. The city is the size of when I was there, they were like, you could be here for a month. You're not going to see all of it.
Damn. That's like New York.
It was what?
Or different.
Well, New York actually isn't that big. It's just super concentrated.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Tokyo is like, as far as I know, is like a sprawling city, dude. It was crazy how overwhelming it was. But, you know.
Yep. Story checks out.
Do you have in there the square mileage of Tokyo? I'm curious now. Because New York is only, 6 miles long? Well, I guess then there's all the boroughs. But Manhattan is 10 or 6 miles long or something?
287 square. Oh.
Look at that, 847 square miles.
Damn.
It's huge, dude. It's huge.
But we're not talking about Tokyo today.
No, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That's why I don't have a great story.
All right, next episode we'll talk about.
I didn't have time. Hopefully I'll be back by then.
When did you go to China and why?
I went 2 times. I went when I was about 3 years into comedy, so in 2004 or 5
for
or
gigs?
something. Yeah, both times for gigs. And then I went again in 2018, right. It's like dodging a bullet, dude. That's there, right?
Just sneezing on people.
Yeah, right before COVID. Yeah.
That shit changed.
And by the way, it was late 2018. It was like September 2018.
Wow.
So both times for gigs. Beijing one time, Shanghai both times.
It's wild that stand-up can bring you to China.
It is.
Yeah.
Outside of Hong Kong also.
Wuxi?
I forget the name of the province I was in, but it was right outside of Hong Kong.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, it is crazy. It's crazy. It's first of all, it's crazy that they have stand-up there, period. Because dude, it's government monitored. I mean, it is not. So I was on stage one night, and I had a joke at the time about cocaine. Coke's the only drug that can make you go, I'm so drunk, I'm going to throw up. Oh my God. Are we drinking? What are we doing? What do we, whatever.
Yeah.
It was a Coke joke. And dude, like during the joke, the audience was like going, literally, like multiple people were going like this. And I was like, what? And they were like, dude, don't, you could get, and I was like, I'm going to finish a joke. Oh, we're good, right? Nobody's here, right? They're like,
somebody's there. They told me there's a spy in almost every show. You just assume there's a spy.
So yeah. And after I left, I found out that all the shows I did were in like makeshift venues. It was like, oh, it's a sports bar, but we're going to turn it into a comedy room for the night. Yeah, that kind of shit. There was one actual comedy club I did in Shanghai, and that has since been shut down by the government. I don't know when or who got it shut down, but it
was
did
it Kung Fu? Kung Fu comedy?
I don't think it was it was a different group of guys. I can't remember the name. Even if you said it, I wouldn't remember.
I did that club. It was like my favorite show of the whole year.
Really?
Yeah, it was so fun. And they're so down for anything like Western.
Yeah. Because it's like everybody in the show is either from the West originally or somebody from there that desperately loves the West.
Yeah.
I met so many Chinese people that were like, Trump, we love Trump. They're so just like America, like whatever's going on, we're into it.
I met somebody on the little like slalom thing down from Beijing, and he's like, or maybe somewhere else, but he goes, where are you from? And I was like, America. He's like, Schwarzenegger. Like, oh well, he's not even American. Okay, sure.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Jackie Chan. You're like, yeah, well,
that's not
it's more
right.
you guys than us, but sure. That's
like he looks
wild.
nothing like us. You're like, oh well, we can't tell.
So the same night as the the same night as the Coke show, joke where I did the Coke, the show where I did the Coke joke. These other comics who will remain nameless. They weren't guys.
Chinese comics?
No, they weren't guys. They weren't the guys that brought me over. They were just guys I met there.
Okay. Expat comics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically. So one of them was like, he's like, dude, I want to take you to this bar. So I go, okay.
That is the coolest thing about being there, and
Yeah.
some local comics go like, let me show you the fucking shit you're never gonna see.
Yeah. He's like, let me take you to this bar.
Yeah. That's your fucking.
He goes, you're gonna love it. And I go, okay, why am I gonna love it? He goes, trust me, dude. I know your comedy. You like dives and all that. I go, yeah. He's like, trust me. He walks me, or a bunch of us, to this bar. And the weird thing that was, and I don't know if this is a thing in Shanghai or not, but it was certainly a thing that I kept re-experiencing.
Diarrhea?
Diarrhea.
It's a thing there for sure.
Gonorrhea. All the Rheas.
Yeah.
Rhea Perlman. It was like this weird thing where like I'd be being brought to an establishment, and my favorite of all the stories relates to this, but I want to wait to tell till later.
Okay.
But I'd be being brought to an establishment, and you would start walking through like grass and trees where it was like, we're going into the woods right now. And then all of a sudden there'd be like a clearing and there'd be this structure, and you'd be like,
in the woods?
Sort of. But it was a business, but it was just the geography of that place, And Shanghai, by the way, for the most part, very westernized city, looks like Blade Runner. When you're going into Shanghai, you go across a bridge that spans the largest body of water I have ever taken a bridge across in my life.
Really?
It's almost scary after a while, because you're like, we've been over water for so long. If anything happens, we're fucked.
Wow.
It's one of these bridges. See that?
Oh, look at the one
bridge?
all the way on the right. He's Chinese.
It's one of those, dude. I think it's that one.
Look at that one.
It's
what
nuts.
the fuck,
it's
bro?
crazy. It's crazy, dude. Right?
Where's that even going? What do they have?
It looks
a mall
like
in
a
the middle?
ride. It looks like a fucking ride or something.
Oh my god.
So
Yeah, it
they're
does.
the massive bridges, right? So, but then you get it, and the city. You're approaching the city from such a distance. It literally looks like a scene from Blade Runner. You see all of these skyscrapers, and they're all lit up, and it's the dead of night, and you're like, this. It feels like you're flying in on a spaceship. It's wild. It's fucking wild, dude. Right?
Yeah.
And then you get into the city, and again, for the most part, it's a very, very westernized.
Were you
city.
like worried at all getting there? Were you nervous?
Oddly, no. Yeah, I think I'm jumping too quickly into what happened. Maybe I should tell you about getting there and all that stuff first. But bring me back to the bar story, unless you don't care.
I'll bring you back to the bar story.
Okay. Getting there was
No, I
weird. So the
definitely care.
first time I went, me and Al Lubell
Uh-huh.
went together. We were brought over together. And to do co-headlining shows. And
Coke headlining?
Coke headlining shows. And we got on the first flight, dude, like when I tell you like we weren't really making any money, I just did it because I was so broke at the time. To me, I was like, oh, you're gonna pay me $1,000 to
take
fly
a trip of a lifetime?
Yeah, to fly coach to China. Like we flew coach, dude.
It's a long flight.
Yeah. But at the time, I didn't care. I was like, this is
Coach?
great. I got my little mini DVD player. I'm living like a king. So anyway, the first flight was fine because it was out of New York. The second flight, we had to get a connection, dude. And we landed, I forget what airport we were in, and we had to connect to get to Shanghai. Dude, we got in this airport. Nobody spoke fucking English. None of the announcements, of course, were in English. Our flight was canceled and rescheduled.
And how do you even find that out?
I got to tell you, Ari, I swear with a gun to my head, I could not tell you how we figured out how the fuck to get to the flight we needed to get to. We just knew that the flight we were supposed to get to got canceled because we were able to follow stuff enough to like be pointed in the right direction. And we got to like the gate or whatever. And then there was like this screen and there was all these people like, and then everybody went, oh, and like turned and just left. And we were like,
what? Where?
We were like, the flight just got canceled, obviously.
Obviously that.
But like, where do we go? It literally looked like the scene in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles when they first land in the snowstorm.
Yeah.
And John Candy's like, you got here, you called your wife. I called a hotel. You know what I mean? When they're like stranded and everybody's like sleeping on the ground. It looked like that, except in all Chinese. So we didn't know what was going on. I do not remember how we figured it out. It was more Al figuring it out than me.
Hi guys, usually I say I gotta break into today's episode to tell you about the guest, but today I get to break into the episode to tell you about the guest. It's Joe DeRosa, and he's got a new special out at Joe DeRosa Comedy on YouTube. It's I Never Promised You a Rose Garden. I was at the taping, I was at the premiere, and it is amazing. I'm not using that lightly. It's a hilarious, nonstop laughter hour, hopeful in a hopeless way. I can't make you understand what that means until you've seen it. The editing choices were great. Everything about it was great. I was also at the taping in, bumfuck fucking outside Philadelphia. I mean, not even close to Philadelphia. Bumfuck, Pennsylvania, where he lives, and he shot it. It was cool old theater. It was great. He works it out constantly, and it's amazing. It's a theme hour that lets you really pull together your feelings about everything going on terrible in the world. And there was no better man in the world to do that than Joe DeRosa, the hopeless, chinless, shoulderless loser who makes sandwiches in his spare time. He was my one-time brief running mate for Legion of Skanks, vice president, and today he has a special, Joe DeRosa, I Never Promised You a Rose Garden. This is one of my most prized possessions. When he worked it out at the Crane Theater in New York, I saved it. It says, welcome to an hour of hopeless comedy. And that's exactly what it was. But I'm telling you, it's hopeful. And look at the special thanks, right there. Ari fucking Shaffir. Ari fucking Shaffir. Yeah. And then some fucking Chef Boyardee, a fucking loser white. She looks like she owns slaves. Another fucking Chef Boyardee. And some chick. But Ari Shaffir on the special thanks. We talked about it ad nauseum. Joe is fucking hilarious, and you guys will love it. Go to youtube.com/@Joe DeRosa Comedy. Please leave a comment for the algorithm. Tell him that if you leave a comment in the algorithm, I hope a little bit of that comment goes towards buying yourself shoulder implants, which he desperately needs and has needed for quite some time. Legitimately, guys, this is one to support. Go over there and watch it. Enjoy it with your friends. Start it up right now. There's a link at the bottom of the screen or at the Spotify, wherever you're watching or listening. Just hit it, start it right now. It'll remind you to get back to it. You should support this one. It's really, really good. Joe's also on the road in Portland, Maine. Let's see, Nashville, Providence, Denver, Austin at the Mothership, Punchline in San Francisco. Get tickets at joederosa.com/calendar. And that's it. For my own, guys, the Shroomfest shirt's selling well. It's almost time to cut the pre-sale in order to get the shirt in time for Shroomfest holiday. That is September 6th, 7th, and 8th. If you don't know what Shroomfest is, it's just a holiday to celebrate mushrooms. Wherever you are, all you gotta do is take mushrooms, and we'll meet up on another plane of existence and party and laugh and cry together. It's Shroomfest, and every year we make a different shirt to commemorate it. This year's shirt was great as well, always designed by at Abracadaver, Lee and Gwyn. It's pretty fucking sick. But go ahead and order one. That's at the bottom of the YouTube screen, or there's stuff on Spotify. Also, You Be Trippin shirts, which you should wear out at hostels or wherever you're on the road. Wear it with pride. And You Be Trippin stickers, as well as Drew vinyls and grinders and all that stuff, and Ari Shaffir cat shirts and everything. But get that You Be Trippin sticker pack and stick them up in the wild. I want you to put them up, on a pyramid, on the fucking Louvre or whatever. And post and tag You Be Trippin pod. Let them know where it is and stuff like that. Like take a close one and take a far one so you see the context. And also there's a clear one for your passport stamp, so you can put it on there and get your passport started the right way. I put one in mine. I just got a new passport. I put it on there. I put it on upside down. I fucked up. Don't fuck up like me. All right, that's it. Guys, go watch I Never Promised You a Rose Garden. It was legitimately really, really funny. And just so dark. Thematically dark. Anyway, all right, I said enough. Let's get back to the episode. Joe DeRosa, congratulations, buddy. I am legitimately proud of you. Never tell them when I said that, or I'll deny it till the end.
Anyway, we finally got this connecting flight. We get to the hotel. Gig didn't pay well. Trip over was a nightmare. Blah, blah, blah. They put us in the nicest fucking hotel I've ever seen in my life. To this day, I have never stayed at a hotel this
Really?
nice. To this day.
For a nothing gig.
For a nothing gig. It was so weird. It was so weird. It was fucking gorgeous, right? So I get there. You get into the room. You're like, now we're talking. All right, here we are. We're in China, baby, right?
Yeah. Quickly set your porn algorithm to Asian.
This is I don't even think I had a laptop. Okay. It wasn't pre-laptops, but it was definitely before I traveled with one, And I'm in the room for 6 minutes. Knock on the door. I'm like, yeah. I forget the kid's name. I think it was Dave. This kid comes to the door. I open the door. He's like, it's the producer, the kid that produces the shows. Now, he's a Chinese kid, but he's from the States. But he speaks Chinese and he lives in China. So he was able to produce American comedy shows in China and get it done because he was a perfect bridge.
Speak to both of them.
Yeah. So it was him. He was at my door. I'd never met him. He's like, dude, I'm Dave. I'm the guy that brought you over. I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. He goes, what are you doing? I go, well, I've been traveling for 17 fucking hours or something. I was like, I'm just going to go to bed, I guess. It's quarter to midnight. He goes, you just got to China. You're going to go to bed? I go,
what a gauntlet throw.
Yeah, I know.
What a fucking, I'm sorry. I thought you were Joe DeRosa.
So.
Wow, that's a fuck.
So I was like, all right.
Yeah, let me get the day started tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, what do you want to do? He's like, we're going to a bar. I go, okay. Let's go. So we go down to this bar. Again, dude, unrelated to the previous story I started and I've yet to finish. We walk through like woods or something. My hand to God, dude, the first thing I am doing in China is going to this bar. We're out in like wilderness to get to it. We cross, I swear to God, a curved bridge over a pond with like reeds sticking out. I'm like, China can't literally look like this. This is ridiculous. Come on, guys.
It's a pagoda bar.
Yeah, it's like, what are we at Epcot Center? This is ridiculous that it literally looks like this.
You're like, is this put on for me?
Yeah, it was so crazy. Whoa. I guess that's why he brought me there, because he was probably like, oh, dude, you'll see like our super Chinese bar, right? We go into this bar. It's tiny. It probably could only hold about 30 people. We get in there. I look over. I go to the bar with Dave, and I start ordering. There's 5 other people in the bar. 2 of them are Chinese people who are up this way. There's 3 other people. They hear me ordering. I hear this dude go, yo, yo, yo. I look up. It's this black dude. And he's with this white chick and some other dude. And he goes, yo, man, you from the States? I go, yeah. And he's like, my man, what the fuck are you doing in here? I was like, what the fuck are you doing
What
in here?
about you?
Yeah.
At least I'm white.
He's like, whatever his name was. He's like, my name's Chris, man. I'm from Detroit.
What's he doing there?
He was there. He was like a transplant that was there to work.
Wow.
He goes, where are you from, man? I go, I live in New York, dude. I came in from Queens. I'm here to do comedy shows.
Did you tell him that you were raised in West Philadelphia, born and raised? And
yeah. I wrapped that.
Where you spent most time.
And dude, he goes, this guy, this was so ridiculous. It was so perfect for my personality. Immediately, dude, the guy goes, well, we're doing shots, right?
I knew it. And you're like, bro, thank you for making me feel at home.
I was like, let's go, baby.
For those of you who don't know, Joe DeRosa is the king of killing a bar hang by introducing shots at 2 a.m.
2 a.m. I start bringing them out at 9:30.
The beginning shots I'm okay with. Once we're all fucking toasted and feeling great, and Joe's like, shots, I'm like, we're all going to throw up. Like, no, it'll be fine. Invariably, you are gone 11 minutes after that late shot.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh,
I know.
Go home.
It's a subconscious way of putting myself to bed.
Come on, don't be a pussy. We're partying. And then you're gone.
It's my brain being like, why don't you go home before you do something you really regret?
Knock yourself out with another shot.
So the guy's like, let's do shots. And I'm like, abso-fucking-lutely. What are we doing? I go, let's do Jaeger bombs. This is back when I used to love doing Jaeger bombs back then. He goes, nah, dude, no. He goes, we're doing, for Christ's sakes, what's the shit? Wasabi. He goes, we're doing wasabi. That's the wasabi, right?
Yeah.
The horseradish shit.
Yeah.
Right? He goes, we're doing wasabi bombs.
Wasabi bombs.
I go, what is that?
What the fuck?
He goes, it's, it might have been rice wine. I don't remember if it was sake or not, but I think it was vodka. He goes, it's chilled vodka, and it's got a dollop of wasabi in it. Dude, we're in China. It's real fucking wasabi. It's not the green shit you get at the mall sushi place.
Yeah.
This shit, dude, they dumped this into the glass.
Isn't wasabi Japanese?
Yeah, but we're over there.
Yeah,
my point is we're over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like being like, isn't barbecue more Texas? We're down here, dude. They've got it. It's Louisiana. We're close enough. They've got it. So that was good.
Thanks.
So dude, they threw this shit into the vodka. It looked like a fucking spore from a plant. It like splintered out almost. Really? And I was like, I looked at it. I go, bro, how bad is this? He's like, you're going to love it, dude. We did these shots. Dude, it's the worst fucking shot. It was so fucking horrible, dude. It burned so bad. But like we put him down and I was like, God damn. And the guy's like, welcome to motherfucking China, man. Let's go. So dude, we start getting fucked up. Me and this dude. Eventually the David kid's like, I gotta go, dude. Like, it was your idea to come out, man. He's like, I gotta go. I'm like, bye.
The guy who was like running it.
Yeah. I was like, I'm good, man. I'll figure it out. Not thinking.
Dude, what a freeing moment too, where you're like, I think I'm settled.
Yeah,
I'm solid. Go ahead. I don't need a handhold anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
But you do.
Not even thinking. Not even thinking.
There's not a single English street sign, right?
No, nothing, dude. Forget single English. Any letter or character you could ever recognize. It's insane. Dude.
Yeah.
You're on another planet.
What does upside down bush mean?
Yeah, dude. You're on another fucking planet.
It's the most foreign place I've ever been to.
So he leaves. Eventually, this guy's friend, forget this. I'll never forget this. We went to toast at one point, and I dropped my glass.
Yeah.
And I went to catch it, and as I caught the glass, it was hitting the bar top. And when it hit the bar top, it shattered as I caught it, and I sliced my whole hand open. on the glass, and this girl he was with picked glass out of my hand with her bare hands and like tended to my wound, got like my own blood on her hand and shit. I was never more welcomed anywhere in my life by strangers.
Fucking nice.
Yeah, Americans welcoming me into China. Anyway,
I thought you were gonna be like, I dropped the glass, and they're like, you have to commit suicide now.
Yeah, yeah. You have to. That's how Japan is. Japan is like, you spoke in public.
I have dishonored this bar.
Yeah.
Be my second.
So they leave, and just me now and the Detroit dude are there. And he goes, I swear to God, he goes, you like pussy, man?
What a loaded question. Because you're like, yeah, but that you're asking is a...
Well, I was like, you were already aces with the shots question.
Yeah.
You're 2 for 2 on this one.
I do love pussy.
I was like, bro, I just happen to love it. He goes, you want to go to the massage parlor? I go, fuck yeah, dude, let's go. I was hammered. I was fucking hammered.
That's your spot too. The massage parlor. Joe's also the king of calling a massage parlor and be like, and knowing what questions to ask. Like, how many people working right now? Is it the good crew or not?
I've called once in a while.
Yeah.
So
he called the gay one by accident. Yeah, he called the gay because they don't really tell you on the thing. And he goes, hey, you got a lot of girls working? And the guy goes, you're calling the wrong place. And he goes, all right. Just be calling another one.
I forgot I was with you when I did that. I was so drunk.
You're always like, I should just go to sleep, and you're like, yeah, you should. You go, yeah, I'm not gonna follow that advice. I'm gonna go part with some money.
That's so funny. I remember that the guy was like, well, I'm working. I was like, I'll see you later.
That's
dude.
not what I meant. All right, bye.
So we go to this place.
He took you somewhere.
Yeah,
else.
he took me to a rub and tuggy, and we go right. I go into the room with a girl. I get a massage. I get a hand job. Again, itty fucking otic. I'm in fucking China, dude. A place where they will hop out of a van and put a hood over your head and throw you in and put you in jail. Nobody even knows you're in jail. You don't get like a phone call and shit. Fucking moronic. This is the first of several moronic things I did in China.
Hey guys, remember the old days of edibles? Remember when you've got something that meant something would put some care into it? For a while, the banana bread was kicking around, and if you got that banana bread, you knew that guy who made that banana bread cared about what he put into your body. Oh, he was killing people. He was killing people. We all took it to the theme park one time. Sickler was there. We all talked about it. Those roller coasters are great. Those are the old days of edibles. Now it's just go to a bodega. They're just like nameless, faceless, just on a shelf. Just grab them and go. I miss those days. And I didn't forget. You know who else didn't forget? CBDX. Yeah, those CBDX gummies are real gummies that don't just taste good, they hit hard. That's what you want. You want to get buried. And they do it for you. CBDX isn't some vague buzz leaving you with a question mark and cotton mouth. You know what you're getting and how it works. If you feel like getting lifted, go to cbdx.com, use code TRIPPIN for 20% off all orders and get edibles that actually still mean something. cbdx.com, code TRIPPIN for 20% off all your orders store-wide. Oh, and the X is THC, CBDX. Because, you know, there's some, like, legal stuff. But quality edibles, you guys. Let's get back to the old days of edibles when actually, it actually was, like, tough and cool. Hi, guys. Ari Shaffir here. And if there's one thing I know, it's transferring money. I mean, this is a wild partnership between me and Cash App. It's the easiest, most secure way to send money online. Send it to your friends. Receive it from your friends. You ever go to a store and go like, in a bar with your friends, and that one friend, Mark Norman, has refused to pay for a drink. Mark Norman, he's better now. He is better now, but for a while they'd be like, I'll get around. He'll get around. He'll get around. And Mark goes and gets his own drink. He's better now. He is better out. Cash App is the way. You can just be like, Mark, Cash App me for that then. Hey then, Mark. Cash App me for that then. Oh my God. So hot out here. You know what's not too hot? Transferring money without Cash App. Not hot at all. This is hot. This is Cash App. For a limited time only, new Cash App customers can use my exclusive code to earn some additional cash. For real, just download Cash App, use my exclusive referral code TRIPPIN in your profile, that's TRIPPIN, send $5 to a friend within 14 days, and you'll get $10 dropped right into your account. That's free money. Terms apply. That's money. That's Cash App. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App Bank partners. Prepaid debt card issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC, direct deposit, roundups, overdraft coverage, and discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit Cash App/legal/podcast for full disclosures.
Dude,
How was the place?
damned if I could remember. It was
yeah.
fine. I mean, It
Yeah.
was good enough. It's like asking, how was the Burger King?
Was it set up just
fine.
like a regular rub and tug here? Or is it like...
I guess.
Okay,
Yeah, it was
okay.
beds and rooms, and you get a massage, and then the lady tugs you off, and you leave.
yeah, romance.
Everybody was nice. They didn't speak English, just like here. So, I'll tell you the good thing about a massage parlor in China: no trafficking. They're there. They live there. No chance of the trafficking. I don't approve of trafficking. I'm not making light of it. Anyway, well, Christ.
This podcast stands strong against sexual trafficking
Yes.
over international borders. State to state, we're not weighing in on that. But international borders, we're against.
How about that Diddy? Anyway, so we're in there. I get a massage and hand job. And there's not really much to that
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
It was what it was. I remember she did a thing. She didn't blow me, but I remember she put a condom on my penis, and she did a thing where after I was erect, she put a condom on my penis, and she would do a thing where she took a sip of cold water, and she would go like that on my penis, and then she would take a sip of really warm water and do it again.
And so you could feel the difference?
Yeah, and then like just till you were at like the point of like crazy arousal, and then she took the condom off and just did a hand job. It was pretty amazing.
Wow.
That was pretty amazing. I've never in my life encountered a woman that ever did that.
Hear that, American rub and tug ladies? Step it up.
Or American wives.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She went back and forth, cold water, hot water.
It was pretty wild. It was pretty cool. And to this day, whenever I think of it, I'm like, how much water did she have in her mouth? Like, what was the trick? Was it just that her mouth felt cold and then hot? Or
Yeah.
did she actually have water in her mouth? You know?
Yeah.
It was weird. Anyway, it was cool.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
so
research
then
next time you go back.
I leave the room and I go into the lobby and I go, hi ladies. And of course they barely speak English. I'm just looking for my friend.
Yeah.
They go, he left. I go, what? And they go, he left. And I go, no. You must be mistaken.
That's my new friend from Detroit.
Yeah, my Detroit friend did not leave me.
That
We're in
doesn't
this
sound very
together. So
Detroiters.
they go, no, he laughed. And at first I thought they were saying he laughed. Like he's laughing at you. And I was like, why was he Then I realized they were saying he left. And I was like, no. He's got to be back there somewhere. And they're like,
You're fucked.
dude,
Where even are you?
I don't know.
Yeah. You were in your hotel for 6 minutes. You don't even know where it is.
No. I walk outside. Am in a dark street in Shanghai. I think I'm still in Shanghai, right? I am having an almost full-on panic attack. I'm like, this is it. I'm going to die. I'm going to die in the fucking street here. Someone's going to kill me. Because by the way, dude, in China, in certain parts, like when I would stand on the street corner, this was way less the second time I went. The first time I went, I would stand on a street corner in Shanghai or in Beijing. Dude, they like would just stare at you because they were like, this guy looks like nobody here.
Wow.
You were like the odd one out, you know?
That's a cool feeling.
So I was like, I'm standing out here like a sore thumb. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, maybe even 4. Dude, I'm just like, do cabs even come through here? Dude, I don't know what to do.
What would you even tell a cab?
Well, cabs start coming. I'm stopping them. They're like, and they just pull off. I'm like, oh my God.
You're like, hi, sir. Thanks for stopping.
Yeah.
Turn the meter on for this, and I'd
Yeah.
like to go to the Radisson Inn.
I am.
And they're just like
freaking out, right? So, eventually a guy stops. I show him the card of where I'm staying.
Yeah, that's the secret.
Right? He can't read it because the fucking card is in English. They give you an English card if you're from America. So you can try to, translate it. It does you no good. He can't read it, but this guy, this fucking saint, he goes, and he motions me to get in. He doesn't drive to my hotel. We pull up to a hotel. Dude, I couldn't even remember. Like, when he pulled up, I was like, is this the hotel? Because I didn't remember what the fuck it looked like. I was there for 2 seconds, right? And he goes, no. And then he goes inside.
To translate?
And because he knew that they could translate at this one hotel.
Wow.
And the lady is like, tells him where to go. And then he goes, come on. And he gets me back in the cab, and he takes me, and he brings me to the hotel. And he's like, I tipped him like, dude, I had no money. I was making no money. I think I'm not exaggerating. I think I tipped him $100 American.
What?
Like whatever the equivalent.
Why did that
was.
make me so mad?
Because I was like, you just saved my life, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I could have died. And then I went to bed, and that was my first night ever in China.
What a fuck! That guy was right to get
I
you out
can't
of
believe
that.
I almost skipped that story to go right to the other story.
one. This is first in order, and it's relevant to the other one. This is why we have writing classes.
Yeah.
Wow. And so then, okay. Wake up at 11.
Now,
Jesus, what a first night.
there's
in
another
Shanghai.
story on this trip that I'll circle back.
Okay.
Let me now hop to the next trip.
Okay.
And I'll go back to the second dumbest thing I've ever done in China, which was after that show where the comic goes, so he goes, I got a bar you want to check out. And this is after the show where I made the joke about cocaine. I go, great. Why do you think I'll like it? He goes, you like dive bars. I know you're. Now at this point, this is only a few years ago. My
People know you.
alcoholic reputation has preceded me at this point. He's like, we know what you're into over here. So he takes me again, dude. We're walking, and all of a sudden
Shanghai
you're
again?
in Shanghai again. And you're kind of in like woods and shit. And I'm like, I go to him. By the way, there's like 15 of us walking to this fucking bar. I go, bro, where the fuck are we going right now? He goes, dude, trust me. I got you, dude. And I didn't think he was misleading us. I just was like, this is crazy. Like, these are like houses and shit. We turn the corner of this place, and all of a sudden there's this opening, and there's a fucking bar there that looks like an Austin-style bar. Meaning it was a freestanding bar.
Yeah.
It had a deck and stuff. Looked kind of punk rocky.
In the woods. This is a horror
Not
movie.
like hardcore woods, but just enough wilderness. And look, some of this is us living in New York for so long. You see 2 trees, you're like, what is going on? You know what I mean?
That's sort of the woods.
Yeah. So we walk into the bar. It's this punk rock bar, and it's all East Coast, United States punk rock stuff. And I go,
Wow.
what is this? This is incredible. He goes, dude, you're from Philly, right? I go, yeah. He goes, the guy that owns this place is from Philly. I go, dude, I just got chills telling the story. I go, shut the fuck up. He goes, yeah, I'll introduce you. He introduced me to this guy. This guy's like, dude, this is awesome that you're out here. We start talking. He's a musician from Philly. I'm a musician from Philly. We have friends in this.
Are you?
I play music.
Okay.
I'm not saying it like I'm fucking Stravinsky.
Just sort of said it like that.
I didn't mean
Look
it
up
like
punk
that.
rock bar in Shanghai. See if we can find it. Is this it?
That could be it. It might be Time Out. No, that's the name of the newspaper. But I'm like, I don't know. That kind of sounds like what it would be. What it would be called.
Yeah. Okay, but go ahead.
Anyway,
Yeah.
We have
You're
friends.
both well-known musicians from Philadelphia.
We have friends in the same bands.
Wow.
We have mutual friends.
What in Shanghai?
And we're talking, and he's like, dude, he's like, you know, Flag and Democracy. I'm like, I know him, but I never met those guys. Man, I used to run around with these guys called Grady. He's like, I fucking know Grady. I'm like, you know Wally? He's like, yeah. I'm like, Kit and Kevin, and those are some of my best friends. He's like, those guys are fucking great. I love those guys. I saw them play at Stalag 13. I'm like, fucking Stalag 13, man. Like, dude, we're going. It's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
It's awesome, dude. And he's got all American booze. So we're drinking Miller High Lifes and doing shots of fucking Jack Daniels. I'm like, this is awesome. I'm having the time of my life. Then the kid that led us there comes up to me. Now, keep in mind, you have one app in China for everything.
WeChat?
I think it is WeChat. That's your rideshare, texting, social media, like everything.
The government's like, we want to just put it all in one place so we can keep track
so we
of you.
can monitor.
Yeah, but it all works.
This is 2 hours after I was warned to not even tell a cocaine joke on stage.
Yeah.
This kid goes, want to get some coke?
Wow.
I was like, 1,000%.
I want to immerse myself in the culture here.
I was like, I'm in Philadelphia as far as I'm concerned right now. Let's go, dude.
Wow.
I go, do we need to worry? Because you said, like, you know, the WeChat and all that is kind of dangerous. He's like, don't worry, dude. Let me deal with it. I go, okay. He walks off. He comes back. He's like, we're good, dude. It's on the way.
This is the Brittany Griner story.
This guy.
She's like, nah, this should be fine.
This shit shows up. I don't know who brought it. I didn't see it come in. And he's like, all right. And like, it's like 45 minutes later, he goes, want to take a trip to the bathroom, dude? I'm like, yes, dude, let's go, dude. Dude, we start ripping shit.
How was the coke?
Fucking great, dude. I was up till 9 a.m.
Wow.
I was up till 9 a.m. They have 24-hour bars in Shanghai. I was up till 9 a.m. We went to a new bar at 8 or 7 a.m. or something, whenever this guy
bar
finally...
hopped at daylight?
Yeah, and I had shows at 7 p.m. I remember it was one of those nights where you're waking up for the show at 5 and you're like, I want to kill myself right now.
Still tired.
What did I do?
Yeah.
What did I do?
Hey guys, if you know me and you know stand-up comedy, you know I have the worst butt in stand-up comedy. Yeah, my hemorrhoids are legendarily bad. The blood you've heard about is all true. I need to change my life. I need to do something before I don't know, die of an iron deficiency. And that's where Tushy Bidets came in. HelloTushy.com. Guys, their bidets are amazing. They shoot streams of water, warm, all the time, right up your butt. Cleans it all out. Air dryers, so you don't even have to touch it. It's hands-free. Who would want to touch a butt like that? Not me and not you. Instead of wiping endlessly with toilet paper, Tushy pristinely removes 99% of bacteria while protecting your natural skin barrier thanks to one natural ingredient. Water. That's right. What did you think? I was going to say something else? No. They're easy to install. I mean, quite easy. Even I could do it. Yeah, as terrible as my butt is, my handyman skills are even worse, and I was able to install a Tushy bidet with no problem at all. Why don't you get yours? Keep your swampiest body parts fresh and cool. For a limited time, my listeners get 10% off their first bidet order when you use the code ARI at checkout. That's 10% off your first bidet order at HelloTushy.com with promo code ARI. Good pooping, everyone. Good pooping indeed. Hi guys, today's episode of You Be Trippin is brought to you by Factor Meals. I love them, legitimately. They sent me a bunch. They come ready to eat meals. Just have to warm them up in the microwave, punch a couple holes in the screen, microwave a little bit, do a little mix, microwave a little bit more, and you got a full meal. I mean, like, delicious. 45 weekly menu options. You can pick gourmet meals that fit your summer gains and goals. Choose from options like Calorie Smart, not for me. Protein Plus, yeah, okay. Keto, I've tried those too. Listen, the other ones are fine, but I'm not looking to lose weight. I'm a normal American 15 pounds overweight, where people think I'm too thin. Factor powers your day, sun up to sundown. With nutritious breakfasts, on-the-go lunches, premium dinners, and guilt-free snacks and desserts, Factor has your whole day covered. I do love them. I made them, and they're great. Oh, get started at factormeals.com/trippin50off and use code TRIPPIN50off to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That's code TRIPPIN50OFF at factormeals.com/TRIPPIN50OFF for 50% off plus free shipping. factormeals.com/TRIPPIN50OFF. Now let's get back to the episode. Good eating, everybody. Thank you, Factor. And thank you for the meals, for real. They were really good.
Yeah, it was fucking wild. It was fucking wild. I remember I stopped at a gas station at 9:30 in the morning on my way back to the hotel. This time I made sure I knew where I was staying. I knew how to get back because I learned my lesson from the first time. But yeah, dude, I did coke across barroom bathrooms in Shanghai.
That's so fucking cool.
It's
and he wasn't worried
awesome.
about getting arrested or anything? He was just
This
like,
kid was real flippant. He didn't give a fuck. He was like, don't worry about it, dude. We're good.
they told me that they only care about the drugs that the Chinese are doing. And so if white people want to kill themselves, they're like, we're not going to crack down on those. Like, don't bring them in, but like,
maybe that's the
we're not
case.
going to crack down that hard.
Maybe
but
that's the
opium,
case.
they'll be like, no tolerance.
Oh, well, yeah. But I don't know. Maybe that's the case.
I don't know, but
But-
that's crazy.
But it was one of the look. It's a memory of memories. It's like I'm so happy I did it. I don't regret doing it. When I look back, I'm like, that was fucking moronic.
No, but it wasn't moronic. You can't point to a situation where everything worked out great as a bad thing.
Well, no, I agree. But like, Keith Robinson and I were talking the other night, and it was me and Keith and Naeem, this kid Naeem from Philly, comic. And we were talking, and Naeem goes, he goes, you're not truly straight unless you've endangered yourself for pussy. And we were laughing, and Keith goes, what's the dumbest shit you ever? I go, oh, dude, I've taken my life into my own hands easily. Like, I don't mean like I didn't use a condom and I should have. I mean like I've walked into dangerous
We're like, this
scenarios.
seems like a trap.
Yeah.
If this was for food, you'd be like, let's go get something somewhere else.
Yes, which is my last story about China, which I'll wait to. I somehow outdo
Do you? Okay, yeah.
these first two, but
Before that, do you remember?
I'm not going to tell it yet. But my
Okay.
point is like I'm speaking to you saying you can't look back on something. You can look back at something and go, in hindsight,
Needless
that was
risk.
very dumb to do. It worked out, thank God.
Did
But,
you drink any of their booze?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm sure I had plenty of sake and wait, is sake?
I thought sake is Japanese.
Is that Japanese? Sorry.
Yeah.
That was racist.
What's
of
they
me.
have a baiju? Is that it? Isn't baiju? What is baiju?
I think I
think
had some
that's it.
Chinese whiskeys.
Oh,
I mean, I
that's
must
Japanese
have.
too.
There's no Chinese whiskey?
There must be.
Maybe everything in China is westernized?
Maybe they just counterfeit everything. Baiju, isn't that the drink? Is the most well drunk booze in the world? Baiju, China's national liquor. You must have had.
I'm sure.
being you.
Yeah, I'm sure I drank. There were
Baiju,
so
nice
many
wine.
expats there that not just were involved with the shows, but owned and operated the venues. So when I would get to the venues, these guys were excited that I was there, and then they were like, welcome, dude, you got to try this. This is the first thing I drank when I got here. All
Yeah.
that shit. They took me to get Peking duck. I had real Peking duck. Like, I had the actual thing. It was wild,
What I found was that all the expats were like, hey, we did the Asian thing for like a month, and now we've been here for years. We just want to eat pizza and burgers.
Yeah.
And it made me understand what Chinatown is here,
Yeah.
where they're like, yeah, we eat our own food we grew up on.
Yeah,
We all
yeah.
tried a slice of pizza, and then
Yeah.
we're back to fucking
No, that's
cat
a great
eyeballs.
That's a great point. That's a great point. It's weird because like fast food and stuff. I try to hit McDonald's in every country I go to
Such trash.
because I want to see like what their deal is. I'm like, what is their McDonald's?
Yeah.
It tastes different everywhere. It's weird. It tastes different
What do
everywhere.
they have there?
Do you ever go to Disney World and they have the Cokes from around the world at Epcot Center? It's the same thing. Every Coke tastes different. It's weird, man.
They had in Thailand. They had like Burger King had brown sticky rice.
Yeah.
On the menu.
They had fried chicken in China. I didn't get it though because it was during bird flu the first time I went.
Oh yeah.
Second time I went, they had a chicken sandwich that was awesome, and then they had
Totally different off the menu thing. Like not,
it was on menu. It was like a
but
normal.
not an American menu thing.
No, I never saw fried chicken
Okay.
here. The
Oh, right,
second
right.
time I went, they had a chicken sandwich that was awesome that we don't have here, and they had like fried dough, like a fried dough thing that was fucking amazing. That guy
Oh, that's
rules.
interesting.
Yeah.
Fried dough.
Yeah, it was like a Chinese dessert that they had at McDonald's. It was really good.
Let's see what the best items are. This guy's eating at 53 McDonald's. Let's see. Is he getting any China?
Look at that, dude. You don't want that?
Chicken ham pie from McDonald's.
Yeah, you don't want that?
TH? I do. Hokkaido burger.
Look, that has rice, a burger with rice on it.
Wow.
You know, they just have weird shit that we don't. Oh, no, it's mashed potato. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, look at that. Dude.
Teriyaki rice in
That's
Thailand.
McDonald's
chicken teriyaki rice. Yeah, well, they have poutine in Canada, in Montreal. Wow, a fucking pineapple burger. McDonald's, step it up. Fuck
Look,
the salads.
Denmark has potato chips.
This guy's committed his life to this.
Yeah.
Wait, so now let's. Do you remember it being expensive, not expensive? Anything?
No, I remember it being quite affordable.
Did you have a bathroom problem there?
China? No.
You use regular shit sit-down toilets? Did you have to deal with the squats? You don't remember.
No, I mean, because everywhere I shit was like, it was like my hotel.
Yeah, okay.
Or something. Like, I don't, yeah, I mean, I'm sure like there were places in public where it might have been an issue.
Yeah.
But no, it found it very affordable. The, you know, look, again, like a lot of it is, a lot of it's really westernized. So China also doesn't, they don't really enforce like bootlegging laws and stuff.
None.
So you can you buy shit and you're kind of like, I think this is real. I can't tell. But like they had like PlayStations at this one place for like $100. I was like, that they must be knockoffs or something. You know, like
I think that what they do is like the factory is like right there. And they're like, you taught me how to make them. The factory next door just hires you.
Well, what they do is
exactly
like people take the blueprints and just make them, and then like there's no way to enforce somebody doing that.
They don't care
against somebody doing that. Yeah. So, but I remember I went to get food. Like the second time I was there, the guy that I was with, he was taking me to like the traditional food markets and stuff.
You don't care for it.
Well,
so funny.
some
really
of it was
shit.
some of it was awesome. Like I did go to like a real. We went to a Chinese restaurant and did like gelatin noodles and
Oh wow,
all that shit, and that was awesome because it was like it was like this is what real Chinese food is. Like this is what it is like in a sit down restaurant here. But then you go to the markets where it's more like the food courts, whatever. And that's where they had like the stinky fruit and all that shit,
Durian.
and like the moldy tofu and all that shit. I couldn't. I was like, take me. I'm gonna try it, and I couldn't. It was so fucking gross, dude. It smelled so bad. I couldn't do it.
It's interesting though, because like your fun time in China is just doing the stuff that you would do. So it's like it opens itself up to you. You know, like if you're a skateboarder, like there has to be a good like skate park there for you to enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
You're a bar guy, and they're like, we have cool, but it's like I always say, like, what if someone's visiting New York? You'd be like, either you take them to the Empire State Building and the fucking Statue of Liberty and fucking Wall Street or whatever to see it, or you'd be like, let me show you some cool bars I hang out in.
I mean,
And
here's
that's
the
a more
thing.
real New York experience.
I went to the because the elevation of the memory and of the bond and of the human connection when you're in that new setting, that foreign setting, it's immeasurable.
Yeah.
I went to the Great Wall. I could have given two shits. Like, I looked at it. I stood on it. I was like, yeah, I mean, there's no way to capture it with a camera.
Nah.
There's no way.
These guys all did great jobs, actually. These
know.
are amazing photos. But
I was talking to a friend of ours.
Yeah.
I was talking to a friend of ours, and you were there when we were having the discussion. And I said, when I make these trips, I don't try to capture, meaning on the phone, I don't try to capture the God moments.
oh right.
And that person was like, what do you mean by the God moments? And I was like, the moments that are too big to do justice on film. If you go to the Grand Canyon, if you stop and look at a mountain range, if you visit the Great Wall, that's a God moment. There is no way a picture is ever going to translate what you are looking at.
Big moon.
Yeah.
A big
Exactly.
Like you're never gonna get it.
You take pictures of the human moments, so you remember, here's the guy that I was with in the bar, and I ran into, and whatever. So my point is
It was
like,
Weinstein.
Huh?
Me, you, and Harvey Weinstein were hanging out.
It was Harvey Weinstein.
I remember he was like, "That's really interesting."
Yeah. He was jizzing into a plant.
Come on, man.
said,
Don't be aggressive.
I said, see, I wouldn't take a picture of this. This is a God moment. So it'll do the picture of the justice. But
yeah, you're right. That's smart. So don't get wasted time and like trying to like capture it and change.
Yeah, and
Just
with that
remember it.
said, and I mean this honestly, the God moments, they're nice, man. I appreciate them, but I don't ever appreciate. I was on a road trip once. I was driving when I
When you got your car?
Yeah, I bought my truck in LA and I drove it back to the East Coast and I zigzagged everywhere. I didn't go
Fun
straight
trip.
across. It was amazing. And my favorite moments from that trip are not the amazing sunset I got to see in the mountains of Utah. That was awesome. My favorite moments were like, I go to this steak place, I sit at the bar because I'm alone, I meet some dude next to me who starts telling me how he's a rock and roll journalist, and he starts telling me how he used to be on heroin, and we go out drinking, and then I just have this night with this dude I just met, and I had a fucking blast. That's the shit I remember. That's the shit I really, because for whatever reason, that moment, because it's the adventure.
It's bigger than proving I saw this thing.
It's an adventure.
Yeah.
It's the adventure. It's why I love New York. It's why I love Austin. They're cities that offer an adventure.
And
you can go
Israeli-
out by
yeah.
yourself and stumble into something pretty easily.
I met an Israeli lady in Myanmar, and she was like, the tip she got was like, whenever you take a picture, put you and your friend in it. Don't take it of a thing.
Right.
But whoever you're traveling with, because you're going to forget them. And then you'll be like, oh, that guy I met at the fucking zigzagging.
It's a smart thing. I need to be better about that. But so anyway, yeah, I don't know. So in China, like those are the things I really remembered because it was like that was where I had fun. Oh,
It's reminding me of stuff, seeing World Cup in the middle of nowhere.
I did.
I love this. Go
the
ahead.
second night, the night we were in the province outside of Hong Kong.
Yeah.
It was the night before the first show. That was the first place we touched down. On the second visit, we went from there to Shanghai.
Okay.
First time I went right to Shanghai. Second time we
Landed
went.
in Hong Kong?
I don't remember what airport we landed in, but we did something. I don't think it was in actual Hong Kong, but we did something outside of Hong Kong. And the producer of that show took me to a bar. We went to an Irish pub. We found an Irish pub in the middle of this Chinese province.
Yeah.
Now, we walked around all day and did Chinese province shit,
Yeah.
you know, and all that. And then we went to an
Dude, Irish bars are the same everywhere.
Yeah, it's
You
insane.
know what you're getting.
Yeah.
They've nailed it.
Well, check this out.
Yeah.
There's two Irish guys in the fucking bar. They're the only two guys in the bar. They don't own the bar. They're just hanging out. Those guys were like, want to do some coke, laddie? And I was like, yeah, dude. And I got all fucked up with those guys. And at the end of the night, dude, I remember I go, dude, I got a show tomorrow night. It's at such and such. You guys are coming, right? And they go, fuck no, man. We don't want to go to your show.
Wow.
And I never saw them ever again. They just were like, no, we just wanted to party with you. I was like, but you don't even know who, like, it wasn't like you were like a fan of it.
You're the guy with the big nostrils.
No, we just wanted to
Yeah.
party with somebody.
Wow.
What
What do you got? Why do people just assume you're gonna do coke?
I just look like it.
Yeah.
I look like a guy that likes pussy, shots, and drugs. One more food thing. I went to a place and I tried. It was like a buffet style. Like they had hot. This was in Shanghai.
Yeah.
They had hot. What the fuck is that called? Like vats.
Hot sake.
Now when you go and you go, I'll have some of this and some of this and you know
Booze?
food.
Oh.
You know what I mean? You know when you go to it's like going to like a Panda Express and they have the
Oh, yeah.
vats.
Okay.
And you go, I'll have a little of this, a little. But
Yeah.
I didn't know what anything was because it was all in sauce and it was all like written in
So
Chinese.
just give me some of that over rice.
I was just making. I just wanted to get what I wanted to know
Okay.
what I was getting, and there was one thing that I thought looked good, and I go, "What is that?" And the lady goes, "Whatever," she said, and I go, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, no Chinese," and she says it again.
Did you say no Chinese in your version of a Chinese accent? Like, me no speak a Chinese.
I was like, "Hold on," I put those, yeah.
Maybe you can understand this. Me no speak
Yeah,
Chinese.
I was like, hold on. I turned around, I put buck teeth in, turned back around.
Bow tie. Do you know now?
And Yeah, I go, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. I don't know what to do. And she says it again, and I go, I'm sorry, I don't. And she just goes like, I swear to God, dude, she got so mad. And she leans over the counter, and she goes, bark, 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 like that. I was like, oh, chicken. I'll have some of that.
Okay, then. I was so proud of myself. I learned the word for beef, so I could know. I think it's Neo, maybe. I don't know. It's a long time ago. But anyway, I was like, okay, I'm gonna order. Give me what beef is. Give me what noodles are. And I said beef noodles, and the guy in Mandarin, and the guy just turns around and looks at this giant menu board of food, and he's like, "Here's 30 of those."
God
and
damn
I'm
it!
like, "Fuck!"
God damn it! Well,
Yeah.
you're in a lucky position because you can eat really hot shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, so you're not too limited. If you get something by accident, you'll deal with it.
Yeah, I'll still go for it.
Like my fear was like, if it's too hot, I'm not gonna be able to handle
too spicy.
it. Yeah, spicy.
Oh,
That's what I mean.
right.
Yeah. But
Yeah. Cheap enough, you can just dump it.
Yeah, but I learned and I can't remember now how to say it, but I learned how to say thank you.
Sure.
Because I was like, how do you say thank you? And the guy taught me, and he goes, that's going to go a long way. It's okay if you're like, sorry, man, I don't speak Chinese. But if you say thank you in their language,
It lights them up.
he's like, it shows that you're trying your best. And I was like, okay, I can remember at least thank you.
Yeah.
Right? And
Is it
because-
sure? Is that what it is? Sure.
谢谢，
Say it.
shay,
谢谢。
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Shay. I think that's what it is.
Sure.
But
yeah.
I mean,
谢谢。
look at it written in English. It looks insane.
XIE with a thing, XIE with another thing. Sure. What are the
谢谢。
things over the letters? They never showed us that.
It is such a hard language. By the way,
Yeah.
there are hundreds of dialects within China. So you'll be in a province, and then in that province, there's dozens of dialects.
They're like, that doesn't apply anymore.
So you're trying, even if you know one of them, the person you're talking to might not know that one. It's wild.
Wow.
I don't know how people
It's so
navigate
massive.
this place. It's crazy. It's
so massive. I mean, this is not just scale, but it's like this gigantic area. It should have been like 20 countries.
It is. Well, look how small Japan is compared to China.
I mean, that's not accurate, though.
What do you mean?
I mean, this boat's the size of fucking all of Europe.
Oh, yeah, there's a big turtle over here.
Big turtle, that's not there anymore.
What is this? Like a globe of what they thought the world looked like?
Yeah, I think it's an early like depiction of the globe. This is why I like it, though.
Yeah. But like when guys would be like, we'll have to battle the great sea urchin if we're
shot?
going to do passage to China.
Wanna do
Yeah,
a
I
shot?
guess so. I don't care.
Can you guys get us some shots glasses?
You got to
Yep.
cut this.
Oh wait, do we have
Do
any?
you have regular whiskey, though? I don't really like rye.
Yeah, we have regular whiskey, of course. Oh, Flor de Caña. Right.
Wait, is Piggyback part of Whistle Pig? Oh, yeah. It says Whistle Pig. I'm a fucking idiot.
Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey.
What's that, Gentleman Jack?
Flor de Caña. No, this is rum.
Ugh.
How about that?
No.
Father Time.
Yeah. What's
Okay.
the proof?
Proof's in the pudding.
Is it over 100?
Made in India. What? No, that's a sticker on there. I don't know. Show me. You tell me.
I'm just making sure we don't need to dilute it. Sometimes with whiskey, it's like 110 proof. Yeah, 92. That's not too.
Let's see what we got there from the drink. But okay, but let's tell that other story. Oh shit.
Sure.
What was the other one?
The other one is
Go in the woods. There's got to be a cup in here. Oh, thank you. It's not a professional podcast like the other ones.
the other one is like the other ones.
Yeah.
You mean Danny Brown?
I mean, like the other two.
Like a guy who clearly still has residual LSD in his system.
He's still working out the old LSD.
That's so. I love Danny, man. He's the fucking best.
Danny fucking
Did you ever do that
rules.
show? It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the shows.
You ever
are
been
very-
to any of his like music shows?
No, but I've listened to him a lot.
You told me too. I was going for the first time, and you were like, oh, that guy's so fucking independent and weird and
He's
cool.
great. He's the best.
Yeah.
He does exactly with music what we all try to do or should try to do with comedy. Like it's like
What do you mean?
like all indie. Like fuck you. I'll put it out on this label, and then I'll build the cult audience. And then
I heard Daniel Simonson's a huge fan. He told me like some of the lore of him.
Simonson loves it. Simonson, when I met Simonson, was like jealous that I was on Danny Brown's podcast. He was like, not when I met him. I ran into him at a festival after I did it, and Simonson was like, "Oh my God, like I can't believe you're on that guy." Like he was like, "God damn it." Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
He said he got an offer because he was a Detroit rapper, and Eminem took him under his wing and liked him, and then Eminem's manager was like, "That's great. Let's get you signed to a label." And Danny Brown's like, "I'm signed with a label, dork." And he was like, "What do you mean? It's a big opportunity." It's like, "Beat it, nerd."
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah,
he's real anti. I love that guy, man. I love him. Yeah, that's awesome.
Wait, let's talk about the this third bar story.
Well, the third bar story. Well, the third story. It's not only the dumbest thing I've did in China. It's also the dumbest thing I ever did for pussy. It's also arguably the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life.
General.
It ticks all three boxes here.
Yeah.
So the first time I was in China, I told you I went massage parlor the first night. And I remember like on the second or third day I was there, that kid that brought me out, not the Detroit kid, but the Asian kid that brought me over there. He was just giving us like a tour around. He was showing us stuff. And he took us into a bar.
Okay.
And it was so weird. We went into the bar. There were no dudes. It was all women. And they were all dressed in white sweaters and khakis. And I was like, this is a weird bar. And we left. It was back in the days when I could walk into a bar and not get a drink. I'd just be like, oh, that's interesting. And just leave. Now I'm like...
What day?
I'd be like, wait, why are we leaving?
What was that day?
This is 2001 trip or 2003, whatever the fuck it was. So we walk out of the bar and I'm like, that's a weird place. And he's like, that was all prostitutes. And I was like, really?
As you're just backing up without your knowledge.
Yeah.
Trying to head back in.
The kid literally was like, yeah, dude, fucking gross. And I was like, yeah, it's gross.
Right?
Man.
Hey, I'm going to go back. I'll catch up with you later.
You know what? I forgot my watch back in the room.
I think I left my boner back in the brothel. No, wait. Fuck.
This is the worst excuse to walk away. Yeah. I need some now and laters. I'll be right back.
I got to brush my teeth. I need some now and laters.
So, dude, it's just now it's in my head. And I'm just like, oh, my God, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. And I'm just all...
They're just hanging?
I'm just so horned up from it, right? So it's cut to a day or two later. It's my last night there. Now we're in Beijing. That was in Shanghai. Now we're in Beijing. Beijing's a different story from Shanghai. Beijing still had dirt roads in places. Beijing in places still looks like you're in like fucking, Beverly Hills Ninja China.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, the palace is there.
It still looks like, like Daniel's son fucking, Karate Kid shit. In Beijing's where the Great Wall is.
Yeah, but the whole palace there, but it's kind of like that everywhere.
Yeah, the palace is there. Beijing's wild.
Yeah.
There
is a modern downtownish area like that, and then like away from there. Then
we were away from
sweeping
there.
with like palm leaves.
Yeah, we were away from there. They're like street vendors, like food vendors had like scorpions on sticks and shit like that. It was wild. So it's the last night. Do the show. I had a bad last show. I bombed really bad.
It was good whiskey.
And I'm all fucking revved up.
Yeah. From a bad show.
Well, no, because 2 days earlier I saw a bunch of women in a bar, and I was like, I couldn't stop thinking about it. Ugh, I'm such a pig. Fuck is wrong with me? Anyway, so I have this terrible show, and after the show, I'm like, Al, what are you doing? Want to go out, get drinks? Al Lubell's not a guy that's going to be like, yeah, let's go get hammered.
He's not a dog.
He's a nice guy, but yeah, he's not going to go out. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. So I start walking around just by myself, trying to find something to do. This girl comes up to me on a bicycle. She goes, you American? You American? I go, huh? She goes, girls, you want girls? I was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want. And she goes, okay, you follow me, you follow me. I go, okay. So start walking with her. She rides by another guy. She's like, you want girls? The guy's like, yes. She goes, you follow me, you follow me.
What, she like Pied Pipers you?
Yeah.
Just gets you in line?
Yeah. She gets like 3 or 4 of us together. And she starts riding. And we're just following her.
She's on a bike?
Yes.
You guys are walking after?
She's riding like extraordinarily slow. She might have even been just walking with the bike. But yeah, she's got a bike. And but she's going slow enough that we're able to follow her.
And she's leading you by your hard-ons?
She's yeah. She is leading us by our you can see like the mist coming out of our dick holes. Like that's like And now this time when I tell you the woods, I mean the fucking woods, bitch. We were going in the woods.
You're just following some random hooker chick into the woods?
She keeps going, just come on. Dude, we walked for like, I'm not kidding, dude. We're like a mile. We're like a mile in this road that cuts through the fucking woods. And I at one point, I'm like, lady, where are we going? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Never thinking, idiot, you're probably about to get fucking robbed.
At minimum.
Didn't even cross my mind.
What an easy robbery, too. Just go.
Didn't even cross
pussy, come
my
here,
mind, dude. Didn't even cross my mind.
This reminds me of like To Catch a Predator, when it's like, what's the guy's name who runs that show?
Chris Hansen.
Yeah, and they see Chris Hansen there, and they're like, oh, it's so bad. But part of them is still like, but where is this 14-year-old? Like, they're still hoping she's there.
Yeah, the guy's like, if I make a run for it, I might be able to finger her on my way out the door. So, dude, just keep walking. And again, all of a sudden, there's this place in the fucking woods. But this time, dude, this is like Hansel and Gretel, dude. It looks like we found like the witch's little house where she like lures the kids. Like it was in the fucking woods, dude. And she's like, okay. And I'm like, holy shit, there actually was a place. Like, I guess,
Hansel and Gretel.
We walk in. Yeah.
So sorry. I apologize.
We walk in and it's like it's all done up inside. And the guy's like, okay. And he tells us to sit. By the way, multiple people peeled off. I think only me and one other guy made it the whole way.
Their cocks weren't strong enough.
Yeah. It's like climbing Everest.
You started losing people along the way.
They didn't make it.
Just take a nap.
They didn't have the resolve.
Guys, this pussy's never coming.
Yeah. We got to the summit. We're in there. Guy goes, okay.
You're the Everest of Chinese hookers.
He lines up girls. One is hotter than the next. They're all fucking smoking. He's like, you want one? You want two? I'm like, I'll take two.
I mean, do you ask for pricing here?
He told me the price. I don't remember what it was, but it was very affordable.
Wow.
I was like, oh, well, then I will take two,
multiple
sir.
then. Great.
Yeah. And then we went in the room, and it was a karaoke room. Because that's a thing they do there where, like, they have these karaoke bars, and you go into I found this out later. But anyway, the karaoke bar is the
meeting room of the brothel.
Is the meeting ground, whatever. So what you do is you two
That's
girls.
like TJ. They have a bar downstairs.
It's like what?
Tijuana.
Yeah.
It's like a bar downstairs. Oh, whoa. Inside Beijing's illegal karaoke sex club.
Well, there you go. I was in one.
That's you. That's Asian Joe. He put on fucking
KTV. That's what they were called. KTV bars.
Wow.
Because, karaoke television bars. So I was in one.
Yeah.
And, I went into the room. So what happens is they say, it's $15 per girl, but then you go into the room, and then they're like, okay, now it's $75 for the room. You got to buy them drinks. It's $50 for each drink. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden it's like shit. And then what you're supposed to do is, I guess, strike up a deal to meet them later elsewhere. I don't think you can do anything right there. And I think that's the loophole of how they get away with it.
Oh, they just meet there to meet you somewhere else.
I believe so.
That's what Tijuana was. It was like this bar area downstairs, and some of the poor guys, the poor Mexicans, were just like, I just want to dance with these girls.
Yeah.
But then if you're like, you go, how much for a room? That's what Bobby Lee taught me.
Yeah.
And they go $71, $72.
Yeah.
And then you go to technically a different establishment, but it's a hotel right upstairs. But like, we're in a different place now.
Yeah. So I'm in the fucking room.
Wow. Nice.
And I'm there, and then they start hitting me with all the whatever. You owe us this, you owe us this, you owe us this. And I was like, I don't have it. I don't have it. So now now I don't have the money to give them. They put 2 drinks down. I'm in the room. Nothing's happened, but I'm just... And that was the moment I was like, I think I fucked up. I think I really fucked up. I'm about to get robbed.
Yeah. You're about to get karate chopped.
And for whatever fucking reason, they were just like, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, right, it happens?
They weren't like, no worries, buddy. They were definitely annoyed. I mean, Christ, they're sending a girl on a fucking 10-speed into town to lure people out here. It's not a heavily foot trafficked area. You know what I mean? It's not next to a Starbucks. So they weren't happy about it, but they did let me go.
So you didn't fuck?
No. There were 2 guys standing over me being like, you owe us this, you owe us this, you owe us this.
That's not the right environment to get hard.
No. Who, me?
No.
I thought you meant,
screaming at
I think
you.
you meant hard like this. No, I know. Dude, and they were like, you owe us, and I was like, I don't have it. Every part of this was fucking moronic. I don't know what I was thinking, that like I could cruise down there with no money and it would be fine. That like
Pussy.
I would follow somebody for this far and it would be fine. That somehow I'd find an affordable sexual experience at the end of it was every part of this was so fucking dumb. It was the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. It was the most danger theoretically I've ever put myself in. And they were just like, get the fuck out of here. And I was like, okay, sorry. And I left. And bookending the trip perfectly, I am now standing outside of a place.
Outside this brothel.
A mile
in the woods.
Down a wooded fucking road, and I don't remember how the fuck to get back to my hotel. A perfect... You would think I would have learned after night 1, don't do this again. I'm like, no, not only am I going to do it again.
Follow you to extra nowhere.
Not only am I going to do it again, I'm going to do it in yet another city than I did it in the first time. And I'm going to put the woods into the mix this time.
There's not even cabs coming by.
And I just walked.
No.
I just walked. I was like, I think this is the way. I mean, it's a road. It's got to be, right?
A mile back out.
I just walked and walked and walked and walked. And when I got back into town, I just finally was like, I think it was this place. And I walked in and it was my hotel or whatever. But like, it was fucking moronic. It was fucking moronic.
The bigger moronic place is going in there.
It's all of it.
I'm unprotected here.
Every single part of it was the dumbest thing.
Did you feel like they were going to rob you when you were in there? Not even.
Yeah, dude. When they started yelling at me, that was the first time the notion occurred to me. They might just rob you, right?
But you don't have the money anyway.
I had some money.
Yeah.
I didn't have the money they needed to make the fun happen.
Did you jerk off that night?
Christ, yes. Yeah. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah. I was still so horny. I was horny that whole walk home. That never went away.
Pointing North Star.
Yeah. I think that's how I got home. No, none of the horniness ever went away. I just was like, but that's the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. Like, it was the most dangerous position I ever could have put myself in.
Damn.
And then I flew home the next morning.
Really?
Yeah.
That was like, I got to get this before I go.
Yeah, it was like last night.
Fuck.
And then flew home like with no money.
Yeah.
Like whatever I made, I spent while I was
It's all
there.
gone.
You know, flew home another. I was like, oh great, connecting flights now for another 20-hour trip or whatever. Like, got back to New York broke.
Yeah.
Went back to my apartment in Queens where I lived with Big J. And,
Oh, really?
and his girlfriend at the time, and the Isabella, his daughter, who was like 2. So went back to my tiny bedroom, just like, ugh.
I bet Jay also would have been like, oh, let me tell you about this trip. He goes, nah, I got this new PlayStation game I should tell you about. I just figured out how to get to the Sixers to the championship. And
Yeah. Jay, can I tell you about my whole trip to China? No. But let me tell you a 2-hour story about how I went to South Orange in New Jersey.
Jay is like,
All right,
the
I'll sit down for this.
exact opposite of this kind of like vibe.
Yeah. That's fine. Bogart my China story to tell me about the Rascals you played this weekend.
Oh, here it is. It's so big. It's like all the way here. It's like all this. Siberian Empire. All that. Oh, that's Russia.
Yeah.
God
Yeah.
damn, that's so cool. What if someone's going to China tomorrow? I was like, hey, I'm going. What advice should you give them? Like, what? Bring this, don't bring that, or anything. What do you wish you would have done?
My
that you never
number
did?
one piece of advice would be do not follow a woman on a bicycle down a wooded road in search of pussy.
I'd say have the
do
money
that.
for it.
Don't
if you're
do
gonna
that.
go, let me go to the ATM first. If we're leaving ATM area, give me a second. Let me cash up for this.
I would say every single thing you heard me say I did, don't do any of it. Go there, go see the sights, don't drink, just go have a nice time. I did it all wrong, but had an amazing adventure and an amazing time, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. But if I went back to China, dude, I would not do any of the shit I did on those 2 trips.
100% you would.
No, now I would not.
You would.
I wouldn't even go back now with how tense shit is.
You're not a political guy.
No, you're right.
Yeah, it would be fine. They still want your dollar.
That's true. Okay, I'll go back.
As long as you're not a dissident, you're fine.
I'll go back.
Yeah.
You and I have talked about going to Tokyo. That's
I've been
what I
trying
really
to plan a
wanna
trip
do.
for a while. Well, my next question I usually ask a lot of people, like, what's calling you? Like, what places do you
I want to go to
go?
Tokyo. Three now of my really close friends have said separately of one another, I want to go to Tokyo.
We got to get a Tokyo and Fukushima gig, and then just have like 8 or 9 days. Start in one, do a show, go wherever we want, and then do another show.
Dude, I'll go to Tokyo with you just on
Just
vacation.
to go.
I don't need gigs.
You're
because
right, that
that's
would
the
be
thing.
easier.
Like when we keep trying to regulate it to gigs, it's like it's got to be during this season. It's got to be at this time, whatever. I'll go to Tokyo with you in the fucking summer just to go.
We should just go.
Yeah, we should. We should. I really want to go back there. China was really amazing. Tokyo is a different ball game.
Where have you never been that you want to go to? Is there anything in your mind?
Spain. I've never been to Spain. I've never been to London.
Dude, you would
I know. I can't
really?
believe it.
You would love Spain. The drinking culture there.
I think I would love it.
It's a casual buzz the whole day. Don't embarrass yourself. You'd have trouble with that. But just as casual, drink vermouth, fine vermouth until you get a little just tipsy, and then the little finger food. You would pass
Vermouth.
up pinche and tapas. You'd be like, "Where's our KFC?"
No. Wait. Vermouth. You drink vermouth?
Yeah, it's better vermouth. Just like this, Florida Cognac is like a higher end rum. It's like just drinking rum, not mixing rum. Their vermouth is like higher end.
I didn't know that you could drink just vermouth. I thought you had to mix it with stuff.
I might be wrong.
Spanish.
Aromatized white wine with added herbs and flavors. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that makes a little more sense. Yeah, so it's like almost like it's like a classier version of a sangria or something.
Watch me get in trouble. I'm just getting back from Spain, and I want to tell everybody I'm a redneck. Guys, you gotta try that one. Man, you'd all love it. It's Casa Mariol Vermouth de Negri.
No, dude, I want to go desperately want to go to Tokyo, and I desperately want to go back to Italy. I really, really want to go back to Italy. Italy was pressing me a little more than Tokyo is at the moment.
Why? What are you looking forward to?
It's just the best food. I only went to Rome. There's so much more to see. The food is the hands down greatest food I've ever had in my life. However, Anthony Bourdain said
in the past.
And I didn't know this.
Yeah.
I didn't know this. It was after I already said I want to go back to Tokyo because the food in Tokyo is incredible. He said any chef on planet Earth, if you said where would you want to exist for the rest of your life,
Italy.
Food, no, he said Tokyo. He said Tokyo is as high as high up that culinary ladder as you can get. But I would say Italy. I'm
London too.
assuming
Noma
is a
opened
close
up a
second.
pop up in Tokyo.
Tokyo food was dope, dude.
Wow.
Because dude, especially fish, they're catching food. They're catching that, dude. It's it's amazing. It's amazing. So I would do those two places, Italy and Tokyo.
Yeah. What about some travel advice? Just general or specific advice to anyone traveling?
Know your shit before you land, man. Because every
not bad.
country, including the United States, has their own scams, and you got to watch out for it. And that's the kind of shit you need to know. You need to know. You know, everybody focuses on.
Know some of the scams.
Yeah.
Look up. It's not a bad idea. Look up popular scams in.
Yeah.
And then
Everybody focuses on the same shit. Oh my God, we're going to France. Which restaurant should we go to? What museum should we go to? What are the shows we need to check out? That's all well and good, guys. You know what questions you really need to be asking? What the fuck do we do when we get off the airplane? Who's ripping you off at the airport?
right away.
How do you get safely from your airport to your hotel?
I will look that up. Sometimes not until I land. I'll get on the Wi-Fi at the airport. Like, how much is a cab supposed to be to downtown from the
Yes.
airport? So when they hit you with 20 times that, you go, no.
That's the shit you need to know.
Getting the white cabs, not the yellow. The yellows are robbers. The white cabs are the real ones. You're like, okay.
Yeah, I've been in other countries and they'll be like, just so you know, say, I'm just going to make up gibberish, but you know, you'll be in some place that where English is not the language, and they'll be like, when you meet a cab driver, say no bunnyloo or whatever, and you're like, what does that mean? And they go, it means that no bullshit. You're not going to do the scam. You'll pay this much. You have to say that every time.
Yeah.
Like that's the kind of shit you need to know.
It's Egypt. They told me that. La shachran. It's like, no thanks. And they go, oh, he's learned enough. Just don't bother him anymore.
Yeah. So that's my biggest travel tip.
That's not bad.
You know? This was awesome, dude. Thanks.
This was awesome, Joe. Guys, it's out right now. I never promised you a rose garden.
Yes.
It's out right now.
Available here. there it is.
I'll do it like this. Check out if it's on youtube.com/Joe DeRosa, or it's on Netflix right now.
Yeah, one of those.
Guys, go to Hulu right now to see it. I Never Promised You a Rose Garden by Joe DeRosa.
Could be on Shane Gillis or Sal Volcano's page. Who knows?
Go see it screening at a nearby Alamo Draft House.
Yeah. Anyway,
I was there, and it was fucking great.
Thank you, buddy.
It was so much more hopeful than the rest of your stuff.
I'm so shocked that you're saying, because I started by saying it's hopeless.
I know, but it's not. It's you're finding joy in these things. You were always a complainer and a great one. Everyone's like, oh, Europe's the best. Europe's the best. Yeah, I got what we don't have. You know what else we don't have? Ruins.
That was a nod to Europe.
Yeah, it's like Europe sucks. Everything sucks. But this was like,
no, that was saying Europe is great for the ruins.
Oh, really?
That was me saying, like, they learn from their mistakes. They keep them around. We have no ruins in America, so everybody's a fucking idiot. Anyway, but I can't disagree with your premise.
It was so fun, but it was like it's like everything starts to like almost like do another thing. I mean, that's what I got.
No, it was funny, dude, because the final, I was saying to my manager, Emilio, like, we got to that final taping, and during that second show, which was the one you were at, I was halfway through it. I was like, oh, this is the way I should have been doing this the whole time. Like, sometimes you have that. The cameras go on, and so all of a sudden something clicks, and you realize the final piece of the puzzle that you never realized, where you just go, oh my God, I'm like having fun with this in a new way, and I never did it this way before. And it's making it this whole new thing. And like that happened on that final taping. It was weird. So.
The best was Joe was trying to have a heartfelt moment afterwards. He was like, guys, that's it. It's the last time he's ever going to do this material. He's been doing it for years. So it's like, he knows like I'm done with it now. So it's like an emotional moment for a comedian. Just like, it's you toss this stuff into the wind and let it like fly on its own. And he goes, Steve Byrne came down here out of his own bank. Like he just said, like, you need an opener, I'll fly down here for free. You don't have to pay me. And then Steve Byrne's in the back. He's already drunk. And he goes, we never agreed on no payment. Well, who told you that? It was just fun. But then you're like, is Ari here? and you called me up and you're trying to have this heartfelt moment. And imagine Joe's there and I'm here and the crowd is over that way.
Well, and let me explain the heartfelt moment too. So I call Ari up.
Switch seats so they can fucking see what we're gonna see.
Okay.
Because the crowd will be where the camera is. So yeah,
Excuse
go
me.
ahead.
So Ari, what's it called?
Shaffir.
So, okay, yeah, Ari Spears.
Dude, one time I got an email from the Improv saying we want you to come down to Comedy Juice. And they said, "Hey Aries, we want you to come down to the comedy." And I was like, "Oh, I'd love to. Like, we got an extra spot open." And I was like, "I'd love to, but I think you might have been sending this to Aries, and it might have autofilled." Like, "Oh, we do." I was like, "But you have an extra spot though, right?" They're like, "No, it's full."
Yeah, dude. When I was first starting out, I got booked a headline in South Jersey at some, one of those like hotel makeshift comedy clubs or whatever.
Yeah.
And I got there. I was doing it long enough that when they saw me, they were like, "Hey." But then they were like, "What are you doing here?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And I'm like, "I'm here to do the show." And they're like, "No, we booked Joe DeVito." And I'm like, "No, you didn't. You booked me." And they're like, "Oh shit. Well, I guess just do the show, I guess." And that was, anyway. But so I was trying to have a heartfelt moment with Ari because Ari was the guy that during COVID, when I said I'm not going to do comedy anymore or whatever,
He said it's too hard. I'm not fucking headlining. What's the point of getting canceled for everything on a joke that's not even bringing me? He goes, if I'm Segura taking a chance, there's millions in it. He goes, what am I doing it for? Fucking $40? Risking my whole career.
it was miserable.
Yeah.
I think I actually did say that stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't use Segura as an example.
But like, if you're making a ton of money, it's worth the risk.
No, that's what I think what I was saying. Yeah, I think what I said, actually, I think I remember. I think what I was saying was like, guys like Tom or with like Bert, I'm not saying like there's no consequence of a bad thing happening. It sucks for anybody. I don't mean it flippantly. I just mean like, I was like, if something bad happens to them, there's a security blanket at least of a certain amount of success. And I was like, I just feel like I'm at this place where it's just not fun anymore, because if something does happen, I'm like, I don't know what I would do. I would go work at Walmart.
No more writing jobs. No,
like
nothing.
whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's so much, things had become so intense and so crazy. And I was like, this just isn't fun anymore. Now also too,
Calm down.
none of us were thinking extraordinarily clearly. It was COVID. It was a very weird time. So I was like, I'm not going to do it anymore. I don't like this. I don't enjoy it. I'm not doing fucking... Also, another part of it, too, was everybody was doing Zoom shows. And I was like, I'm not doing this, man. If this is what comedy's going to be, none of us knew if it was going to come back. It was fucking crazy. It was weird. So anyway, Ari called me and was like, you should be doing sets. You should be doing spots. Come on, dude. Like, when they started opening things back up again, I was kind of half-assedly doing it. He was like, no, you should be doing this, man. Come on, man. Push me. I didn't really know why, to be honest. It meant something to me on some, thank you, dude. But it meant something to me on some level that you were pushing me. Whoa. And then when I did, and then when I was back doing it, and then I was going to just shoot the hour as it was at that time, which was completely different. And what is a mistake?
Yeah.
Would have been a huge mistake. And you said to me, you're like, do not shoot it yet. It's not ready. Dude, I had it set up. Yeah. I had hired McKeever. McKeever was going to direct it. And then he couldn't direct it because he had to do Gillian Keefe shit.
Wow, that's not long. Yeah.
And he called me and he was like, dude, I can't do that gig because I have to do Gillian Keefe shit. And he goes, we can't do it on another day. And I'm contractually obligated. I have to do it. And I was like, well, I guess we're not shooting it. But I remember when I told you I was going to shoot it, you said, there's no way it's ready. And I go, you haven't seen it, dude. It's ready. I don't need 3 years or whatever. And you went, yeah, because you're the one. You're the one that doesn't need
Yeah, sure. You're the one guy who just gets it immediately.
Yeah,
okay,
and I was like,
on that.
son of a bitch. I was so mad. Not mad, but I was like, fucking Ari, being fucking Ari. And then when I saw, and I remember you were doing Jew.
Yeah.
And you, it was like, I went and saw the taping, and I knew how many years you worked on that. And I went and saw the taping, and I remember this, dude. I remember every conversation I ever had with you about like the amount of money you're putting into the special, the amount of time you're putting in the special, all of that. Anytime I disagreed with you, I went into Jew and I saw what you did from the backdrop to the staging to the material, every part of it, I was like, this is what Ari meant. Like, it was like very obvious. I was like, this is what he meant. This is so fucking good. This is what he meant, man. And I was like, I'm looking, this is a piece of art. This is work. This is a piece of work. This is like watching a band put out a great album, you know?
You're just like, it was not just a live show. It's
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
And that was another part of comedy.
That's how Never Promised You a Rose Garden was.
Thank you, man. Thank you, dude. But that was another part of comedy that I'd become so disenchanted about, where I was like, all of it is just put the camera up and it's an hour of jokes and what. And blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah. That's idea. Anyone can direct a special. It's like, no, get Eric Abrams to do it and actually make it something.
So I saw that and I was like, it was this light bulb moment. So then when I did the residency, I did a small residency in New York and I made these brochure, whatever the fuck they're called, playbills. And the only person I thanked in the playbill was you. Because I was like, that's cool, man. I was like, this wouldn't have happened without Ari. I just know it wouldn't have. So anyway, all of this culminates in snowballs, and it all means so much to me. And then we shoot the special. You're there. First show happens. It goes great. My family's all at the first show.
Yeah, the ones that gave you up for adoption?
No, the fake family.
Okay.
Fake family. Bogus families at the first show. I do the show. I'm thanking people at the end. I'm starting to get like a little choky. So you said it's kind of emotional. Then we do the second show. The second show is even better than the first show. And I'm like, okay, now I really have to thank everybody, because I was like, this is it.
Yeah.
There's no more of this. So I start going through everybody, and I start getting really emotional. And I see that you're standing over in the corner, and I'm like, I don't want to say I'm going to bring him up. I want to surprise him by bringing him up. And I was like, I did. But I was like, I don't want him to leave. And I'm so trying to get through it, like thanking everybody, whatever. And then I see it, and I'm like, oh, you're still there. And I'm like, great. And I go, is Ari still here? Ari. And by the way, everybody, this is what a good fucking, not good, great friend, amazing friend Ari is to so many comedians. And it's one of the reasons I really feel blessed to be able to say you're one of my best friends, man, is like, you support, dude. Like, you go. Like, I'll be shooting a special in, like, Utah, and you're like, let me get on a plane. I want to come. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've flown for a few.
Yeah.
It's a big moment.
It's really...
It's so funny. Shane's like, Joe's trying to get me to a special. And I'm like, I'm just going. You didn't even ask me. I'm just going to go. What do you mean? Aren't you 30 minutes away from where he's taping it?
By the way, every invite to Shane, I go, dude, if you're around and you can come, great. I just want to party. Like, I'm not pressuring you. And then he still translates that as, I'm being pressured to do a thing.
I'm like, I'm driving 4 hours to get there.
Yeah. Sorry, Shane, that you weren't the 1,000% boss of this entire situation. He got to my after party and he goes, we got to go to a different bar where they're showing UFC. I go, we're not going anywhere, Shane. I paid for this place. Anyway, I love you, Shane.
I do.
Anyway, anyway, Ari supports. So I look up, I see him, and I'm like, I got to do this last, and I'm like, Ari, come to the stage. So Ari walks up on stage.
Crowd's
now
there.
They're
Crowd's
there.
out there.
Yes.
Yeah. So
you walk like that.
Yeah. So
you just stay like that.
They're just singing this.
Yeah. And I start telling the entire story I just told, and I start almost crying because I'm getting emotional, and I go, God damn it, I'm stopping. And the crowd. By the way, I got excited that when you walked on as a surprise, the place was like, yeah, like that was awesome.
It was cool.
That was awesome. And then I start telling the story, and I start almost crying. And I'm getting so emotional, and I'm like, God damn it. And now I'm saying to the crowd, I'm trying not to fucking cry. And they're cheering because I'm starting to almost cry, and they're being like, come on, dude.
And I'm, in my head, laughing so hard, the crowd has no idea what's coming. Because I'm just, here I am, regular Ari with regular beard.
Yeah. And then, like, at the peak of emotion, you just go.
I'm tearing up with laughter.
Yeah, at the peak of emotion, you just do the.
I go, yeah, it's all really good to hear, Joe. Thank you very much. And they're just like, what the fuck? And I just know it's in my pocket whenever I want. And I think I even turn the other way where it's more sharp, where I'm like, That's interesting, Joseph. But,
Yeah,
I
and everybody
refuse to let you cry.
It was awesome. Everybody went crazy. It got the mushiness out of me. I just was like, you dick. And I just,
Everyone
we
said he was
hugged
looking at
and
the
it was
monitor,
nice.
going, your fucking grin, Ari, about ruining his emotional moment. It's like, no crying. Fuck off. It's comedy.
I'm glad we told that story. I want to release that clip eventually. That's a really funny clip. That's a great, like, weird little clip to
Well,
release.
buddy, I'm excited for you.
Thanks,
Guys, everybody go see So I Never Promised You a Rose Garden. So I Never Promised You a Rose I
Never Promised You a Rose Garden. And then also tour dates at joederosa.com. I'm out there right now touring the new hour of material.
I already said all your dates earlier on.
Oh, never mind. And then lastly, Joey Rose's. Please go to Joey Rose's.
Oh, yeah,
if
get a
you're in New York
sandwich. I like the
City.
Fat Boy. I just heard they say that's a joke sandwich, but that's my favorite one.
It's not no Fat Kid.
The Fat Kid.
Why is it a joke sandwich? It's not a joke sandwich.
I don't think so.
No, it's peanut butter and jelly triple decker with potato chips. What's fucking funny about that?
The way you said it serious was funny.
Well,
I've never heard someone say peanut butter and jelly in that serious a tone.
I get annoyed
that
when
dichotomy is funny.
people say like things that aren't true.
It's one of your chefs.
Chefs. Let's not get carried away.
Sandwich artist. It is a great sandwich and a cool bar. For sure, a cool hangout bar.
It's
Lower
fun,
East
man.
Side.
Yeah, come by joeyroses.com 7 days a week. But thanks for having me, dude. This was awesome.
You're welcome. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Booth Boys. I can't see you anymore because you put up this fucking
You got
thing.
it.
All right. Till next week. Wait. How do you say goodbye in Chinese, in Mandarin?
Oh.
Do you know?
Oh, if I can look it up real quick. No, that's-
She?
no, shishi's thank you.
Thank you.
that's right.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up.
Shoe size.
Shoe size? 7 or below. Goodbye.
Uh,
John. What?
再见，
Zai.
There's no T in it.
再见，
I can. There's Z-A shit, I-A shit.
That woman is 100% saying a T.
再见，
She's saying Zai Tian.
Yeah.
There's no T. All right, Zai Tian.
All right, Zai Tian, everybody.
Oh,
Way to destroy it at the end. Well, everybody, that's the episode. Thank you very much, Joe DeRosa, for coming in. That was really cool. I mean, good episode, for real. Certain ones really put you there, and that one put me there. Yeah, it's a wild place. I want him to get back, come talk about Tokyo, because he went to this whole, like, I don't know, like theme area, all video games, which is perfect for him. Next week's episode, I think, is going to be Paul Verzi talking about Italy. Paul Verzi is probably one of the best guys to talk about Italy because he's one of those fucking Chef Boyardees. It might be someone else, but I think it's going to be Paul Verzi. Yeah, he went to Italy the Italian way. Listen, guys, I've had my problems over the years with Italians. It's not because of Paul Verzi. It's just because of their overall vibe. I like him sometimes, though. I do like him sometimes. They're great to have with you at a tailgate. Go watch Joe DeRosa's special right now. If you haven't already clicked on it, like I told you to before, click on the link right now below on the YouTube. If you're watching, you should subscribe, by the way. Or on Spotify, down at the bottom, there'll be a link to it. Just click on it right now. You can get back to it later. Just click on it right now, and it will remind you later. Leave a comment later when you do watch it, or you can watch it right now. I'm telling you, it's one of the best specials of the year. It's on the best platform for stand-up comedy in the world, youtube.com. It's youtube.com/@Joe DeRosa Comedy. Leave a comment. Tell him that every comment is will put $2 towards getting him those much-needed shoulder implants. I never promised you a rose garden. I was at the taping, I was at the premiere. It is funny, and it is dark in a way that I'm not dark. I'm dark, not like that. It's like hopeless. But he does put you back together at the end. Go see him in Nashville, Portland, Maine, Denver, Austin, forget where else. There's a couple other cities. Oh, and Tampa and Providence. That's it. Guaranteed great time, guaranteed great date. All tickets are at joederosa.com. Guys, for myself, I'd like you to subscribe wherever you're watching or listening. Also, if you want to get a Shroomfest shirt, now's the time. It's almost done. I love when they don't move with the double park. I mean, the guy's still just like washing his car. They're honking at him, like, get out of the way so they can do the street sweeping, and the guy's just washing his car. Sometimes they get out of their car and they just leave it double parked in front of your car, and you have to move and you start honking, and they go, oh, sorry. I'm like, no, they don't even say I'm sorry. They just get in there and like,
and you're like honking. It's like you can't leave. You can double park, but you got to sit in it or be nearby. Ooh, he's mad. Thankless job, Sweet Sweeper. Also, really doesn't do anything. The You Be Trippin shirts are available right now at the YouTube page right below. Also, the You Be Trippin stickers. If it don't make it clear, it's a 6-pack of stickers. It's 3 colors: tan, blue, and clear. The clear ones are for whatever you want to do. But I'd like to see you put them in your passport. They look like a passport stamp on purpose. Abracadabra. The guy who made the Shroomfest shirts that are available right now. Hurry up and get them if you want to get them before the Shroomfest holiday. We'll keep selling, but if you want to guarantee and get them before the Shroomfest holiday in your mailbox, you want to order them right now. At least by the end of the week. They're really high quality and they look really, really cool. But the same guy made the You Be Trippin shirts, the stamp. Wear them at your hostels, wear them on the road. It's a fun place to take on the road. Take a picture, send it to @YouBeTrippinPod and follow that. There's always extra pictures that they put up, extra details from the episodes, fun clips. Follow @YouBeTrippinPod and go say hi to Heather while you're there. But yeah, put those stickers up in crazy places, like at Anne Frank's house. Maybe not. All sorts of places, from the Louvre and anything, you know. Put up a You Be Trippin sticker and let them know that you were there. Or in your water bottle or whatever, but it's a cool thing to put up somewhere in the world. Ah, nice. That's the episode, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you. Today's episode was edited by Alan Caffey. It was produced by Your Mom's House Network, the #1 comedy network in the world. New podcasts all the time. Look no further than You Be Trippin. YMH for all your podcast quality needs. And go see Tom's what's it called too? TV show. It's really good. Bad Thoughts. Some of them are really funny. I'm not gonna ruin it, but I'm not gonna ruin the part, but the Gun for Hire guy was great. The old age, anyway, I don't want to get into it. That's the episode, everybody. Till next week. Sure, everyone. Goodbye. Go watch a DeRosa special. I'm telling you, it's great. I never promised you a rose garden. It's really, really, really good. I'm not joking. Go see it right now. Go see it right now. Ah, sunburn.